Sometimes the only thing that we can really trust within our own life is our own discernment. We don't have to trust other people. We don't even have to trust ourselves. But sometimes the love of Source is just enough, is to understand that Source is going to be there for you. Source is going to guide you. And having that guidance mechanism to really fluctuate within your emotional guidance system and the ability to really connect into transversing space and time and finally having a grip on reality. The greatest reality check that you'll receive is that sometimes you have to be alone on the path of being one of the chosen. And understanding this is that you will have to really face everything along the journey that will bleed everything out of you, that will gut you like a fish. And also everything that is not of the light will always come to the surface, and it just happens to all of us. So at the end of the day, we don't have to just trust anything. We don't have to just trust what we hear, trust what we read, or even trust the people that are in our lives. But the innermost being is to really understand that your circle will always be small. You'll see that everybody will not understand who you are and what you stand for and what you connect with. And sometimes the greatest ability to have within your own life is to just be who you want to be in your most authentic resonance. The ability to really show up to your life as if you're meant to be there, and the ability to dream and manifest this existence as you're connecting into it. So at the end of the day, be yourself. Don't be afraid to be who you are. And don't be afraid to really speak your mind, because sometimes we can find ourselves in situations where we don't speak our mind, or we don't address something, or we're digging a hole within our own selves and we're not releasing the emotions that need to come out of us. And sometimes in certain situations, you're not going to be able to do that. But most of the time, you'll be able to really open up and really connect into what you're supposed to be connecting to. So you are a human. You don't know what's going to happen. You can't predict everything that's supposed to happen within your own life. But sometimes just going with the flow and understanding that Spirit will guide you within your own endeavors. And I think that's what's beautiful and powerful about this message right now, is that we have the ability to do that. We have the ability to grow. We have the ability to connect. And we also have the ability to find out that sometimes it's not just black and white, but there's a gray area. And if we see ourselves encompassed in a different light every single day, then we will find our own way. And sometimes it's not glamorous. Sometimes it's not rainbows and butterflies. Sometimes it's not what we think it should be, but it's always happening in the way that we need it to be. So be the chosen, know that you're loved. Don't trust anyone. Don't trust what you hear, what you read, who you see as a reflection, as an appearance, but believe in the illusion of Source.